The Executive Director of the Maritime and Land Boundary Office and Chief Negotiator of Timor-Leste's delegation for the Maritime Boundary Negotiations, Elizabeth Exposto, told journalists in Palm Springs after the formal discussions between the Indonesia and Timor-Leste delegations, which took place over 2 days from 19th to 20th of August 2025.
The first formal negotiations that we've had on maritime boundaries between Indonesia and Timor-Leste. So it's just the beginning of a process, as we know that negotiating maritime boundaries is a complex process. It does take some time, but there is commitment on both sides to try and to resolve this process, to resolve the negotiations peacefully and in accordance with international law, and also in accordance with UNCLOS, the United Nations Convention on the Law of the Sea. So we are guided by international law and UNCLOS. And there is commitment, solid commitment from both sides.
The two nations have committed to resolving the negotiation process in a peaceful manner and through dialogue, in line with international law under UNCLOS, the United Nations Convention on the Law of the Sea. The chief negotiator said that the talks have not yet reached any concrete decisions, as the process has only just begun, but the meeting has opened a path forward and demonstrated the commitment to both nations. According to Elizabeth Exposto, the launch of these negotiations is a crucial step towards the resolution of Timor-Leste's maritime boundary, as it concerns sovereignty and sovereign rights. In this context, she explained the negotiations with Australia differed from those with Indonesia, since the process with Australia was conducted under a compulsory conciliation mechanism with the assistance of a conciliation commission, while negotiations with Indonesia are being conducted through bilateral discussions.
Well, the process is two different processes. With Australia, it was done under a process called compulsory conciliation, and it was done with the assistance of a conciliation. And that was resolved within 18 months. So it was a process that was under UNCLOS. That's quite different. This is a process bilaterally, so there is commitment on both sides. We've been working on, we resolved with Australia, now we're focusing with Indonesia. So it's, as I said, it's a complex and a long process, but it's something that both countries have now committed to.